Hey there, mum. If you're here right now and you're watching this, you're a mum who's feeling run down. And as a result of feeling run down, you have little to no energy or motivation in your days. You find yourself being inconsistent in your training and nutrition, and as well as self-care. And now you find yourself starting and always stopping programs when it gets too hard, or when life gets unpredictable. In the life of a mum, as you know it does, it causes you to stop or quit. And as a result of these three things, it's caused you to actually drop in your confidence. You look in the mirror each morning and you're not the mum that you used to be. You're lacking in confidence. You don't like the way you look and you don't like the way you actually feel about yourself. With this low amount of confidence every single day, it stops you from doing things that truly make you happy. You stop training, you stop eating well, you stop hanging with friends or wearing clothes that you really want to wear. And in this process, you've lost a bit of yourself. You've lost a bit of your identity, your ideal self. Now, this is you right now. I have the exact 4-step method that I helped my own mum go through and hundreds of mums that I've worked through over the last 6 years. And you might be thinking, who is this guy? How does he know how I feel? He's not a mum. It's because I saw this in my own mum. She was looking after me, my sister, my dad, and in that process, she felt little to no energy or motivation. She was inconsistent in her training and nutrition. She started and stopped programs all the time. But as a result of these things, she actually started to lose confidence in herself. And then she started to lead us from that place. She turned up each day like a robot with no emotions. She would just do for every single person but herself. Because society conditions that as a mum, you're supposed to have it all together, but they're not providing you with the adequate support to actually achieve your desired results. Hence why I created the Mighty Mum movement. In this, we hear for mums, care for mums, and actually support mums to achieve their goals they're looking to achieve. Plus that, we have a community of mums that are implementing this path every single day to help them to rediscover their ideal self. So let's go through that path right now. First problem that you're dealing with in the life of a mum who's feeling run down is you have little to no energy or motivation. And as a result of having little to no energy or motivation, you can't seem to get started. You know the things that you should do: training, nutrition, self-care. And you hear it all the time: make yourself a priority. But the practicality is hard. With kids, life being unpredictable, it's hard to get started. So what you actually need is strong foundations around your training, your nutrition, and self-care. And in this, we work you towards working out 3 times a week. We work you towards eating foods that are actually going to energize you and give you energy today, not in 2 weeks. But also, you're not on a restricted meal plan, you're not on a restrictive diet. You can eat foods that you love, but still get the desired results you're after. And in that, you're going to have the support of the community to actually implement the foundations that you know you should. The second problem that you're currently dealing with is that you're inconsistent in your training and nutrition. In the life of a mum, as you know, you plan on a Sunday, you get to Monday, it's all good. Tuesday, Wednesday, your kids get sick, or you get sick, or you don't have a great sleep. You need to clean the house, you got assembly items, you got to cook meals for your family. And in that, your health and fitness all of a sudden goes from top priority to being at the bottom. And now in this, you see a pattern. And every single time you're inconsistent, you go, well, this program's not for me. I'm going to look for an easier program. Oh, it's going to be different this week. And every single week, the same pattern happens. It gets too hard, you get too busy, and then you're inconsistent. You're consistent, inconsistent. As a result of that, you get yo-yo results in your life, in your health and fitness. And as a result of that, you look in the mirror and you're not getting the results that you truly desire. And now you feel upset and frustrated. So in order to build consistency, we need to build habits that actually last in your life, around your training, around your nutrition, but more importantly, around self-care. The mums in our movement, they do a morning routine. 5 out of the 7 days, they wake up 10 minutes earlier. They meditate, they write down in their journal, they write 3 things they're grateful for. They exercise. In this place is where they're creating space for them, because in the life of a mum, as you know, it's unpredictable and it's hectic. Things are pulling you from everywhere, in all different directions. And then when you're in that place, you get to 8 p.m., 9 p.m. at night and you're exhausted. And now you repeat this pattern. And now maybe it's been months or years since you had time for you. And that's all you know how to do because society conditions this is what you need to do. I want to tell you right now, the habits that you need to build around your self-care is 10 minutes for you in the morning, because it's a place where you can control, a place to fill you up. Imagine we have a cup right here and we're pouring into it, because then you can pour out to everyone else. And you've heard this before, you hear it all the time. And so I'm giving you the practical step that you need to actually wake up a little bit earlier. And you might be thinking, Aaron, I'm not a morning person. I've worked with my mum and hundreds of mums who weren't morning people, but they understand the benefit. The less stressed they are, the less triggered they are, the more in control, the more energy they have just by waking up and spending time with themselves. No distractions. It's a time selfishly for you. And in this process, you start to build momentum. You start to build more energy in your life. But more importantly, you start to have more control over your life, and you know how to deal with stressful situations. Because right now, everything is reactive. This happens over here, your kids are fighting here, they're yelling here, it's reactive. But when you plan, you visualize, and you set your intention for the day, you're more capable to actually deal with those situations. Now, the third problem that you're going to come across is that you start programs, but when life gets busy and unpredictable, you stop. And in this, you're watching this right now, you probably started and stopped, maybe 4 to 5 programs, gyms, personal trainers. Maybe you've done another online program, you've done apps, YouTube, Jenny Craig, keto, paleo. And all these things work initially, of course they do. But then you soon realize they were unsustainable, especially in the life of a mum. And then you quit. So you're good for 2 to 3 weeks, and then you stop, and then you look for an easier option. And every single time you see this pattern, but at the end of the day, it's not getting you results. And it's starting to create a mindset in your mind that when things get tough, I need to quit. I'm not going to actually commit to the process. And now you have this mindset, you have this belief that, well, that program that I went on, yeah, it worked initially, I'm going to go back on that. But again, when it gets hard, you stop. And this is what the fitness industry is not telling you. They're telling you it's going to be easy, you don't have to do any work, and you're going to get results really quickly. But it doesn't teach you the behaviors, the habits, the patterns that you need to create in order to get the results that you're truly after. So we need to build a crystal clear path so that you know every single day what you need to do to get to your results. Because right now, the reason you stop is you don't see the point in sacrificing and waking up early or training or spending time with you when you don't see where the end result is. So we want to build a sustainable and a realistic crystal clear path that fits in with your lifestyle, that you can do, that can give you energy, more motivation, and it can be done easily. The fourth problem that you're going to come across as a result of these 3 things is that you're lacking confidence, or you're lacking belief in yourself, that you can actually achieve the results that you truly are. Because the fitness industry, your failures, your challenges, has told you otherwise. I've tried in the past, I've tried everything, and it just doesn't work. I'm too busy, I'm going to wait till my kids are older. And in that place, you start achieving results, but something in your head tells you, no, you can't do it. So you self-sabotage yourself, you comfort eat. And in that process, you go back to your comfort zone. You know it's not the best thing for you. But in that, you know how to control, and you know that you'll feel certain. But in this place of uncertainty is the only place that you can go in order to actually achieve your desired results, to be the mum that you want to be. Who is that mum that you need to be? To feel more confident, to build unbreakable beliefs in yourself that you can go through any uncomfortable situation and still push through. Because in that place, you're going to lead your kids from that place. Because right now they're picking up on the habits, the behaviors that you are instilling into them right now. But I want to tell you that we want you to take you to a place where you have unbreakable beliefs, where you're doing uncomfortable tasks in our movement with support. They're going to get you to a place growing in your character, becoming the leader you want to be, getting the job of your dreams, being the mum of your dreams, wearing the clothes you want to wear, being confident, doing things that scare you, put you outside your comfort zone, but you know that deep down inside you need to do this in order to grow. So these are the 4 steps that we take our mums through. Foundations, the habits, the realistic crystal clear path, and building unbreakable beliefs in yourself to ultimately get you to a place where you rediscover your ideal self. Now we've implemented this path on my own mum and hundreds of mums that are still in our movement right now. Now if you want to implement this path right now, I would love to hop on a call with you. And in that place, I'm going to coach you through what are the problems that you've been dealing with, why you failed in the past, why do you continue to fail, and what is the exact solution or the path that we need to cater to you so that you can start getting results right now. Because right now, you need a community. You need a coach that actually cares about you, And you need to have a clear path for your specific problem. Because right now you might go to a gym, a personal trainer, and in that, they're all general. They're all here, have this nutrition and training plan. They're not specific to what you're going through. I've just laid out the 4 problems that are specific to you. And in that, I've given you 4 solutions that you need in order to get to a place where you rediscover your ideal self and you lose that unwanted weight. We spent hundreds of thousands of dollars building this 4-step system, trialed on hundreds of mums, my own mum. And we know that this is the only way in order for you to get to where you want to be. Because the mums that have been in my program, they've tried everything else. They've tried the quick fix, the gyms, the personal trainers, the apps, YouTube, Jenny Craig, keto, paleo, and in that they always end up in the same position where they're not getting results they're truly after. You're gonna have the support of mums who feel like you. You're gonna have myself leading you and coaching you every single day, keeping you accountable, as well as a clear path every single day of what you need to do. And if this is you right now and you're ready to make a change and you're committed and you understand that there's work in play, I want you to book a call. And in that, we're gonna coach you. And if I think you're a good fit for our program, I'm gonna invite you into our VIP program, where your life will honestly never be the same. And I'm so confident in this path that in the first 28 days, if you're not happy with our program, I'll give you a 100% refund and you can go on your way. But if I truly believe that when you put in the work and you commit to our process, just like hundreds of mums and my own mum have done this process, have rediscovered their ideal self. So I hope to see you on the other side.